What it do, everybody? Welcome back to the final drive and welcome back to the Wyoming Cowboys Dynasty. And we got two more games left on the schedule, y'all. Today we're going to take on Utah State, and then next week we're going to take on Air Force and see if that's enough to be able to get us to that Mountain West Conference championship game. It's a must that we get there if we want to make it to the Pac-12 to get to that championship game and win it. Now, Coach is doing great right now. When it comes to Coach Chiller coming in, taking over this Wyoming Cowboys program, he's got them to 7-3 right now, 4-2 in the division. I think, fans, everyone, the campus, everyone is excited because where this team is going and what they're looking like, Coach Chiller has got them there. And we're trying to do a lot in this first year, and we're getting there. We had a rough start, but after that, we've been trucking along, so everything is looking good so far. And then let's take a look at all the awards that's going on right now. We only have one person up for an award when it comes to the team, and that's Steve Willard, man. Our offensive coordinator is in the top 10 for assistant coach of the year. What he's doing with that offense is amazing. Like I said, he's taking these players. He the one that got Philip Rush on the field. We had to move on from Caden Anderson, which was tough, but best decision. Being able to work with Brian Jackson and what Brian Jackson is able to do to make the changes and get DeBlanc in that lineup. What we've been doing on offense has been one of the saving graces to this team, and it's because of Willer. So big that he is up there to be in the top 10 out of all the coordinators in the league. Shout out to our coach Steve Willer. Hopefully we don't lose him and we have to pick somebody else, but I can see him possibly getting a head coaching job coming up this off season, so I wouldn't be surprised. So as we prepare for this game, a couple of things to think about is that we was doing the spin the wheel for the cowboy and the cowpoke of the week, and just trying to do it every game. You expect your players to somebody to have an outstanding game, but instead of doing the spin the wheel that way, what we got coming up in the off season is we got a whole new system that I'm creating of how we're going to do the spin the wheel and reward those players. The best thing I can tell you, instead of it being based on each game, it'll be based on milestones. So if let's say Philip Rush end up getting 3 touchdowns and over 300 yards passing, that's something that can warrant a spin the wheel. If he throws 3 interceptions in that game, that's a milestone, so that could be warranted to a penalty for a spin the wheel, versus just trying to force and find a top performer and find a bottom performer. I felt like it didn't do justice because some of these players, especially when they became cowpoke of the week, they were just subject to the wheel versus their performance, and I want to do better at that. So that's why I'm changing the system of how we do the penalties and rewards. So that's why you're not going to see it these next 2 games, and we'll reveal what it looks like in the off season. So now let's get ready for these 2 games. First, we got Utah State up, and Utah State, they're 2-7. Like I said, we want to take all our opponents seriously, but we should win this game. We're better than them. We got a better offense. Defense is about the same, but our defense should be able to do what they've been doing, shut them down, get the victory, get out of there. When you look at their roster, once again, they have a pretty fast quarterback. They got a backfield creator, but he's hurt. He's not going to be the one in this game. So it looked like it's going to be Brandon Tennyson that's going to be playing this game. Pure runner, still someone that can throw the ball, doesn't have the same awareness that Anthony Garcia had. We should not lose to him. Running backs are so-so. When it comes to the receivers, they have one decent one, a speedster, and Corey Thompson. But when we play teams like this, when it comes to their receivers, it seems like we normally can hold them pretty good. It's normally the tight ends, those safety blankets we have to really worry about, but I think we got this game under control. Offensive line is not really that good. Defense, a standout player that they have a nice Mike linebacker and John Miller out there on the field that can probably help in the run game, but we should have the advantage in this game for sure. All right, so we got the Bridges battle coming up, a big game rival. What uniforms are we gonna wear this game? Let's go with the all brown. We'll go with the all brown uniforms, and we'll let Utah go with the all white. And let's get it, y'all.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys at Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
All right, let's go ahead and see what we're running for the first quarter here. And we're gonna start our running full game, y'all.
Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
All right, here we go. Utah State been killing us. They the series leader. They done won the last 2 times that we played. That ends today. We got some new people in town.
We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise.
Good tackle, they didn't go nowhere.
Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rush.
There you go, come across that middle. Wyoming's field, man. Our 20, 50, and 20 separating the midfield and the red zones. That be killing me sometimes. Got me thinking that's the first down marker. Good catch, Farrakhan.
Finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage.
There's Jackson. There's Jackson. What a run. His playmaking ability, man, can blow the game open at any time if you're not careful. Look at him. Another one. His playmaking ability is crazy. You always have a chance when he's on the field. There you go. Get my running backs going. I wanted to go inside, but that DE did a good job on controlling my left tackle.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
There you go. There you go. Good job, Ishmael.
He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And just he wasn't touched, y'all. He wasn't touched. Mr. Brian Jackson.
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have
Get to him. Get to him. That's what I say. That's what we're going to have to worry about. I will put on the spy if I need to. Get to him. Yep. So I notice he holds on to the ball. He holds on to the ball too long. Let's scream at him then. Let's scream at him. Told you. All right, we're going to see if we can get a blowout going. That's what we want to do. So Philip Rush is going to take this. He got 1 yard. We got to be careful with that.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
If they're not careful, they're going to let Jackson get over 200 yards on just all-purpose yards the way he's playing today. And DE came out of nowhere. He might do the same again. We got to be careful.
It's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the
He's
hatred
going
is so
unblocked.
strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches are super tight, and they start
Not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying,
Right there.
what your family and friends are saying.
Right there.
Understanding
My
how
running
hard
backs,
the job is.
they're doing an excellent job this game.
And the Cowboys are flying down the field. They're going to run it.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that pancake?
Zone here on second down.
It's touchdown. That's touchdown. Our goal is to blow this game wide open. Don't play with your food. Don't play with it. Good job, Bowman.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
Good
game.
job.
And another man on the defensive
You already know we're going to scream at him. You're going to have to be quick.
on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it down the
That was hell of a catch.
And this
That was a
defense is
hell
gonna
of a
have their
catch.
hands full because they're gonna
I
need
can't
to be
get mad at
comfortable
that.
with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this.
Get to him. What is he doing? Let's see what we're running for the second quarter, y'all.
Man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. Very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels.
We will be running moments.
Great job in an individual effort, winning up.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
All right. Moments. We're going to run normal speed until it's time for us to jump in. We already got them to punt the ball. Defense is doing a great job. So now Mr. Philip Rush. Wait a minute. What was it? A penalty?
And if the
Or did they
kicker
fake
gets
a
the
punt?
run through, this will be a successful drive. Neil boot one from the right hash.
Yes, sir.
He'll
He
be
about
able
to miss that.
navigate that angle from this
What did I
angle.
tell you? It's the pressure, folks. It's the pressure. The pressure of that big game. This is a big game for Utah. 3rd and 3. An 11-yard reception by Landon Pace. Man, I love Landon. He's a great security blanket for Philip Rush to be able to throw the ball to. All right, 4th and 2. What we doing? All right, we decided to punt. Utah State got the ball back, incomplete pass. Another one, 3rd and 10. And he got a 27-yard reception down the field. That was a big play for them. Now they got it across the 50. And it's 3rd and 5. And they got to punt the ball. We're trying to go for a shutout. That's the biggest thing that we're trying to do. We don't even want them to get a field goal on us. But their defense is having some luck against us and shutting us down. They didn't shut us down twice so far. Another incomplete pass. Their quarterback, we got his completion percentage is got to be below 50%. And a big play by Farrakhan, 13-yard reception. Then another 13-yard reception by DeBlanc. 15-yard reception by CC. Another 15-yard reception. Phillip Rush is throwing at 12 yards. Phillip Rush is throwing that ball downfield. And CC then had 3 plays back to back, getting chunks and chunks of yardage, getting us down into the red zone.
Looking for a man. It's Rush.
There we go. There we go. Let's go 21-0.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Fight. We're gonna run it again.
Just spectacular execution there.
So this time we're gonna give it to Terrian. Touchdown. That's 21-0 right now, folks. Wyoming is not playing. And Jalen Thompson with a nice sack. Got him 2nd and 19. And this 3rd quarter, let's see what we're going to run here. And we're going full quarter once again.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
That quarterback, he in shambles right now. He don't know what to do.
It's already his 2nd QB in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Bowman on that. Bowman on that.
Never afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads it left.
He out of bounds. What I tell you, the quarterback completion is 3 for 13. We're not giving them nothing. Our defense is looking great out there. This might be our most dominant game of the season, y'all, when you think about it. Oh. Okay, they was on that. They was on that. Ran backwards, went the other way.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15.
Watch their safety. Are they blitzing? No, they're not. Get it over here. Whoa.
It's Jackson. They bring him down with a solid to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
What they do.
Here comes the heat. That passes. Now this offense is back on the field.
All right, let's throw a crazy blitz at them.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
And it got to him, y'all. We're going to throw another blitz. Until he shows us he can get that ball out quickly, we're going to keep doing it.
Looking to fire.
Until he can show us he can get that ball out quickly and efficient, the blitz are coming. They're going to have to adjust to it.
You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think...
Told you. They can't do nothing.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that, a bit of yards to help out the O. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
Only if he would have got that block.
Thanks to this senior defender.
But them, they got to figure out what they're going to do on offense, because their defensive coordinator haven't did anything to stop the blitz. We out of there. We out of there. Look at Farrakhan go. It's touchdown. Who gonna stop him? Oh, never mind. That was a great tackle.
Second and goal coming up. Go straight ahead.
That's another one for Mr. Brian Jackson, y'all. We just gotta hope that I think is it UNLV. We gotta hope that they lose at least one so we can try to get into that that Mountain West championship game, because I think we ready for the Pac-12. We ready for the Pac-12. We ready for the Oregons. We ready for the Arizona States. We ready for these teams. We ready for Cal.
Much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again.
Good tackle. Good tackle. We throwing the blitz.
To show for it at this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second
Get to him.
half.
Oh, and he fumbled. Good pickup, Bowman. Good forced fumble, Jalen.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive.
Oh, I thought I had a hold.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pick up the first without scoring. It's complete to the left.
Hey, really nice job
And
on
we going
defense, too.
for it.
Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down.
That's what y'all doing today?
The ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling.
Touchdown.
Catches it, passes,
And based off their 2-7 record, if they don't win one more game this season, I don't know how many games they have left. I'm pretty sure they probably right around us. They maybe have one more game, maybe 2 max. If they don't win at least 3 games, they're gonna be moved to independent. They're gonna be they're gonna be moved out the Mountain West division.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarter. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams.
And we're gonna hit them with another blitz. We are not stopping. Until they figure out how to stop it, we are not stopping.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot.
Last week, quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth. very
See, we wouldn't dare do this with other teams because they will carve this right on up. They'll make us pay. Utah State, that quarterback has no idea what's going on. Their offensive line has no idea what's going on. Their offensive coordinator has no idea what's going on right now. They are in La La Land, y'all.
Pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Great way to hold on to the ball.
And they are threatening.
This team is playing with so much confidence right now.
Football with the run. Brought down after a good. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive.
Can Farrakhan get this one-on-one?
To the air, it's Rush.
Ooh.
Unloads to the wideout. They try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Picks up enough to get them.
All right, let's see what we're running for the final quarter of the game, y'all.
Watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back was one
All right,
of the
we're going to end it with
biggest reasons. He is
CPU
a
versus
weapon.
CPU. All right, and there we go. 6-yard touchdown, Phillip Rush. And we are up 42-0, y'all. Like I said, this game was a massacre. This game was a massacre. Biggest thing we want to do now is keep the ball from them getting inside their end zone. We want a complete shutout. And 4th and 10, they punt the ball. They're not even going for it. Their confidence is completely gone from that team. Mr. Brian Jackson, 6-yard rush, 3rd and 2, and then he breaks a 15-yarder, y'all. All right, we 3rd and 6. and we went ahead and punted it. Utah State gets the ball back. And they driving it downfield. But Dylan Smith with the knockaway, 5-yard penalty on Bowman, offsides, helped give him a first down. And the 2nd and 10, pass thrown away, 3rd and 10. And they got an 8-yard reception, and they're gonna go for it. I'm pretty sure on 4th and 2. Oh, they kicked the field goal. They was determined to get some points on the board. Kudos to them. 41-yard rush by Brian Jackson. I'm pretty sure he got over 200 yards, all-purpose yards this game, y'all. I called it. 4th and 5. Are we kicking a field goal? And it is good. 45-3. It's time to go ahead and end this game out. Utah need to just go ahead and kneel it. There's nothing else to do. Nope, they trying to go. They trying to go. So be it. Let's go and get an interception before this game is over with. 4th and 6. And they punt the ball. We're going to kneel it out. And that is game, y'all. Oh, we were still running it?
How much college football changes, realignment,
Oh, Chilla don't care, y'all. 45-3. I'm pretty sure the nation is now on notice. We broke that 2-game win streak Utah State had on us on this rivalry game. And we're looking good. And our eyes are set on the Mountain West Conference Championship game. If you want to know how much of a massacre this was, Utah State had 85 yards total offense yard, y'all, on 48 plays. That means they was getting 1.8 yard per play. They had negative 36 yards on rushes. That was from tackles from the loss and sacking them. They had only 29 yards. 121 yards passing. 9 for 29. That is crazy what that defense was able to do. Phillip Rush had a good game. He had 81% completion rate, 244 yards, 3 touchdowns. Mr. Brian Jackson, 146 yards, 20 rushes, 2 touchdowns, 3 broken tackles. I mean, Kelman, he's going to find his way in the end zone as well. And then Jackson was right on the 200 yard all-purpose yards, but that's cool because he still got a passing touchdown. A receiving touchdown. Ishmael was out there doing his thing. DeBlanc normally has his big catches. Pace is our safety net. So, man, this team here, they did their thing for sure. Defense was out there making tackles. The tackles for losses is insane. The way we was sacking him is insane. We just have to get ready for our last game of the season, y'all. And before we head over, we're just gonna take a look at recruiting. I mean, we've been in some tough battles trying to recruit. Like I said, we're locked step in step with Tennessee, trying to get Amani Ojeda at wide receiver. And like I said, it's not much more that we can do. We try to do a sway. We're gonna keep that there. Some of these guys they're ready for a visit. We could probably get them out there for a visit for this last game. Tell them about playing time. Get them out there. He's in the top 5. And I want to say this is the game that Amani came to. If this was the week 11 game, if so, this was a big game for him to be able to see. So that's big. I'm happy he was able to go see that game. Week 12, we got Junior Huff that's gonna come and take a look at us. We just about got this right guard. He's locked in. He seems like this is where he wants to be. So we could see our first commit, which will be Jaleel Linder coming over to the Wyoming Cowboys offense. We got a couple more visits that's coming. We got Ornstein. He's still looking at us. We just scheduled a week 12. Ball, this DT, he was at that game. That could have been enough to want him to come over. That was a big game for him to be able to see. So most of these guys that they're still on our radar, well, we might start locking them in for sure. That there's a big chance. Damian Behringer, we have a lot of quarterbacks that's looking at possibly coming here. Glenn is no one that's really out there where we're afraid that we might not get. Now I can put some more points here. But now is if is anybody else that haven't got a visit, we probably can still get Ruben, even though Ruben is a deal breaker, but we still high up on this list. So I'm gonna go down, and Mike is not ready for a visit. A lot of these guys are not top 5 yet for a visit. We're just gonna go ahead and go to the next week.
Got him!
And we got him. We got our first commit, y'all. Jaleel Linder from Las Vegas, Nevada, a right guard. Welcome to Wyoming Cowboys. Appreciate you for coming in. Definitely somebody we need, big dog. And I don't know if you saw, but that's a wrap. The race for Amadi Ohega is done. He committed to Tennessee, y'all. He committed to Tennessee. It wasn't enough for him in that game from what he saw, which is cool. Congrats to him. That's where he really wanted to go. He wanted to go to, and that's the thing that sucks about not playing for a bigger program. We don't get those guys that we essentially want. So now we should have did the scouting for him to see what he is, but at this point we gonna bring in what we can. That's just point blank about it. We're gonna bring in exactly what we can to bring in. So we're not gonna worry about recruiting now. We gotta focus on this last game, Air Force. So let's go and look at conference standings. So right now, where we stand, UNLV has not lost. They're on a 4-game winning streak, and if they win this last game, which they actually have 2 more games. They have to play Utah and they have to play Nevada. They lose to any of those, Nevada might be the one to do it. If they can lose to Utah State the way we just blasted them, hopefully they are pissed. Hopefully they are so pissed that they have to take out that anger on UNLV. And if we can get them to be able to lose one of these 2 games, that's going to change the landscape, because that can possibly put us back up at the top to make it to the actual championship game. Like I said, you may be looking like, but you know, coach, you're 8-3. Only thing about lower 5 that's part of some of the rules is that lower 5 conference is about division. If you have a great division record but a trash overall record, that division record is still going to be what's going to get you into the actual championship game. If you are a Power 5 conference, which is ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12, SEC, it goes off your overall record because you're playing more juggernaut of a teams that you have to deal with. So that's the only reason why my record here doesn't matter in the conference. So we need UNLV to go ahead and drop one of those games, hopefully both, and we need to just go ahead and take care of business with Air Force. Right here on this side, Stanford and Washington State is battling out of who's going to make it to that Mountain West championship game to try to get into the Pac-12. So now that that's done, did a lot of talking with that, time to get down to business. Final game against Air Force.
Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer.
All right, y'all. Let's see what we running for the first quarter. And we're going to start it off with moments. All right, here we go. Air Force kicked it off, and we are returning 25 yards for DeBlanc. And Phillip rushes on the field, got his first incompletion. Now Farrakhan dropped the ball. We are not starting at this game. Big reception by Ishmael CC, and they recovered a fumble. We fumbled the ball. Ishmael, come on now, we got to do better. Now Air Force got the ball at 3rd and 6, and we shut them down 3 and out. They have to punt the ball back out to us. We got to hold on to that ball. We cannot play around this game and lose. Another incomplete pass by Phillip Rush, and a 14-yard reception by DeBlanc. And then there we go. Mr. Brian Jackson is getting the ball. And another fumble, y'all. That's 2 fumbles in the first quarter where we lost the ball. What is going on? We just came off such a great win of what we did to Utah State. And now we playing sloppy this first quarter. And the fullback then scored a touchdown on us, running the ball. Here we go. Here we go. Air Force is on the board. We got to tighten up fast. Phillip Rush was sacked for 5 yards. Now pass is knocked away, 3rd and 15. Pass knocked away again. What is going on with us? We're not starting this game off good. Air Force got the ball, -2 yards, stopped them. And the quarterback tried to run again, got him 3rd and 10. We stopped them. Now it's time for them to punt the ball. Let's see if we can get something going. Phillip Rush throws the pass away. 15-yard rush by pass by reception by Farrakhan. Phillip Rush runs the ball for 4 yards. Now we're 3rd and 6, and we could not convert. We got to get on it. We got to get on it. All right, and as we tick down, last play of the first quarter, and we are down, y'all, and it's not looking good with what I saw going on. So hopefully we can kind of get something that makes us where we can jump in this game. So let's see what we're running for the second quarter. And we have to painfully watch once again. All right. 4th and 6, they punt the ball, and we got it back. Let's see if Phillip Rush can get this offense going. Brian Jackson, -3 yards, but he got a 5-yard rush. We 3rd and 8, and it wasn't enough for Mr. Phillip Rush. We're punting once again. So let's see if our defense can come out here and stop Air Force once again. They are giving this fullback the ball quite a bit. He is running that ball. 3rd and 4, and we are able to stop him. That should be a punt, and we need to go ahead and see if we can get this offense going. They are stopping us at every turn. We are 3rd and 8 that fast, and we got another 3 and out, people. Our offense is not moving at all. Air Force is treating us like we was treating Utah State. This is the biggest game. We cannot afford to lose this game at all if we want to make it to the Mountain West Championship game. And Jack Harvey got hurt on that play. Hopefully he's okay. He's a big part of this defense. And we finally got an interception. Mr. Blaine Bryant, thank you very much. Kelman went a 28-yard run. Phillip Rush to Ishmael CC for 15 yards. Here we go. Did this spark the momentum shift that we needed for this game? Kelman with another 4-yard rush. Jake is now down at center, but that's okay. And we got 4 yards, 1st and goal. Touchdown should be coming soon. Touchdown, Mr. Phillip Rush. We needed that. We needed a spark. It was getting spooky. It kicked off by Blaine Bryant getting that interception. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see if we can go back out here and stop Air Force. 17-yard rush by Rashawn Lane. We gotta tighten that up. Caden Clay, they are running backs, fullbacks, everything on us that they can. But we did get a stop. We gotta stop, people. We're getting closing in on halftime. Farrakhan with a 14-yard reception. We're 2nd and 5, And -2 rush. Can we convert? Philip Rush is now hurt. Caden Anderson is in the game. And hopefully we can get some type of news on how Philip Rush is doing. And we're at halftime now. We need to figure out what we're going to run for halftime for the third quarter. We're slugging this game out. And we'll get to take over the offense. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Into the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
It's 7-up. That was a sluggish first quarter. I mean, we're both running that ball. 82 yards for us, 109 for them. We got to find a way to stop them. We cannot let them run the ball on us like that. That's ridiculous.
And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get.
All right. And let's go defense. Let's see what's been going on out here.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Good tackle, Jalen.
Especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
That's what's been killing us. They've been lining up in that I formation. Get him. That's what's been killing us. All right, let's make it 3 and out. They 3rd and 12. Oh, good one. Good drop. Good, even better hit. There we go. And let's see who's in the game. Is it Mr. Caden Anderson or is it Philip Rush? This is going to tell a lot. And it's Caden Anderson. And I guess it's bittersweet, right? This is Caden Anderson's senior year. So he's going to get to go out there and kind of play his last game of his college football career.
Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Good catch, Farrakhan. We got to make it simple for Caden as possible.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
That was a great play. That was a great play. We're going for it.
These teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just
We're going for it.
Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Did we get it? We did not get it. Oh, man. They gave him pretty good field position, but I trust the defense. Get in there. There you go. Good tackle. Good tackle. 2nd and 5. They got the first down. And with the way that hole was looking, it could have broke open a lot more. Get in there. Good way to get in there and get that shoulder in there, Blaine. Blaine, we need an interception. Why y'all stacked on top of each other over there like that? Good read. Good read. Is that Perez out there? That was a great read. That should have broke too. 3rd and 4. Get to him. Oh, we stopped him. We stopped him. Good tackle, Bowman. Good tackle. All right, y'all. Let's get in that backfield. I don't care if they run an I, T, B, V, or Z. Get to him. And he got it.
Used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop.
Come on, lock in, lock in. Oh, we can't have those runs. That's what's killing us in the run game.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Right back.
They are running that ball. Look, oh my goodness. Come on, y'all. We got to crash in on that ball. Why are we lined up like that? Get to him. Thank you, Bowman. Bowman been, man, he been playing this season. Bowman had a pretty decent season. I can say that. Right there. And he caught it. Oh, he caught that. If we allow catches like that, we in for a long game, y'all. Out of all the games that we had this season, it's probably the biggest one because we need to win this game. We need to win. It's cool dominating the Mountain West, but I want to go to the Pac-12. Even the play calling looks different with Caden Anderson in the game, man. It's not the same. We didn't have none of these coaches' plays when
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be in.
we didn't have none of these plays in there.
See the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record,
Let's see.
because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football.
First down. No, it's not. That damn 20-yard dash be killing me, man. It gets me every time. I gotta learn my own field.
Will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
All right.
They'll start this drive 60
We are
yards in front of
down.
them from
Offense
their
can't
own
get
40.
going. We miss Phillip Rush for sure.
They'll run the option.
They running options on us. Great stop. And they're up by 7.
Just swarms all over the pitch man. Sends it back in motion. Try to get it to the
Get
edge.
to it. Get to it. Good job. 3rd and 9.
Shed one tackle.
3rd and 9. I dare you to run it.
They've got some work to do on
I
this
dare you to
3rd
run
and
it.
long from the 40. Back to throw. It's locked.
Get to him, y'all. He done launched it downfield. Great defense. Great defense. I believe that was Parks on the defense.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running.
Those 2 fumbles at the beginning of the game kind of killed us too, but it's still plenty of game left. Let's see if we can get our running backs going somewhat.
From the 24. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds that crease and he
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just
I
haven't
would
been
love to be able to
this guy
get
going. They
Ishmael
tried to
here.
give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But
Oh my
again,
goodness.
it just takes one play for this guy.
When I say I miss Phillip, I miss Phillip.
Giving him the football.
I do.
on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
That's first down. Let's see if we running for 4th quarter, y'all.
It'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the
Offense, stay offense.
look at the national rankings.
All right, we still in there. We are still in there. It's still hope, Wyoming.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Yeah, Phillip is gone.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
I wonder if we gonna even have him back for the bowl game at least.
We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run.
Get off of me.
He's in the plus territory of a clutch drive.
Who the hell is number 99?
Get in position, and here they are.
So, Katie, what happened to your jersey, Katie?
Anderson wants to throw. Trying to set up the
Go.
screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big
I don't know what the hell going on out there, but I don't like it. Kaden done changed his jersey. Oh, no wonder I got the wrong Kaden. I got the wrong one in there. Good. I'm glad I'm throwing these screenplays. I got the wrong Anderson in the dang game.
Screen pass just not working.
Oh man.
At this point of the game, trailing, you're gonna have to be more aggressive and take some
Ishmael, can you take the top off? Can you take the top off, Ishmael? That should have been touchdown. Why he have to dive for the ball?
I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
And that's Mr. Brian Jackson. He gonna make a play. He gonna make a play.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's not. He was hoping for something.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense. This is where the Cowboy code comes in at. Now, we ain't playing none of that. I wish you would pitch that. Let's go. Let's go.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Nope. Nope. I see you, Perez. Them boys playing 3rd and 9. Shut it down. Shut it down. We ain't going for that either. We ain't going for that either. Get to him. Oh, no. He trying to run. Stop him. That's a hold. Hey, 4th and 1. Great job. Great job, Bowman. Bowman is playing his ass off this game. He is.
Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and hold.
All right. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Can Mr. Caden Anderson lead this team? Good run. We gonna RP on him to death. Ain't that right, Kelman? Ooh, what a pancake. What a pancake. And my boy's gonna be blocking like that. We gonna run this ball.
Continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is gonna start putting more guys in the box.
Like I said, my boy's gonna be blocking like that. We gonna run this ball. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's go. I see you, Pace. They playing off a little bit. Let's see if they drop down. They didn't. They didn't. They didn't. We're marching it downfield, y'all. It's looking good. Now we just got to take our time. We got to chew some clock. Take our time and chew clock.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
We are in control. We are in control. Get him out for you. All right, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. There's no reason to panic. There's no reason to panic.
Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying at
Much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Anderson will throw. Sets up the screen.
That play was almost busted. Great catch by Kelman. They behind the 20. They got to work for it. They got to work for it. Let's go, fellas. Oh, hey, you got to pick that, Blaine. That should have been 2 picks for you this game. Game over. But that's all right. Let's go. Let's go. Sit that down. 3rd and 9, just that fast. Lock in, y'all. We feel it. We feel it, Wyoming. Read that. There you go, boy. He sat on that. He wasn't even fake. 4th and 9. 4th and 9. What the hell he doing over there? Get to him. Get to him. Oh, my goodness. That was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play. It's all right. That's all right. Don't let them run the ball and make them waste their timeouts. There you go. Nuh-uh. This BS you about to try to do? We own that. We own that. We own that. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Get to him. He got Jalen Thompson. If we needed anything at any time for one of our best players, if not the best player on the team, it was right now. 4th and 20. Hold the line. Get to him. Get to him. Great job. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We can't make this up, y'all. We cannot make this up. That play was busted. They got one timeout, 19 seconds left. Come on, come on. Got too much time, forced him out of pocket. All right, he used his lines last time out. He's going into the end zone now. He can't afford nothing else. Tackle him inbounds. That was a good blitz. Don't let him get out. Don't let him. 3rd and 5. Man. Come on, fellas. Come on. Get to him. Get to him. You better not. Great defense. Last play. This play for everything. This play is for everything. Come on, Jalen. Come on, Jalen. Oh, no. Great defense. I see you, Parks. We did it, y'all. What a game. It started off sluggish. I see you, Kelman. Big senior. His last regular season game, and he stepped up big time. He stepped up when we needed him.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going.
What a game, y'all. Philip Rush went down. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he was 7 for 17. Caden came in there but went 7 for 10, threw a touchdown. He did exactly what we needed to do. We put in the kicker. But the kicker had 3, he went 100% completion rate. I appreciate you, kicker, for coming in, doing what you need to do. Brian Jackson with a touchdown. Kelman, like I said, he was player of the game. He did get a fumble, but that's all right. He still did his thing. These guys here, Ishmael, Farrakhan, they all went out there. They made the catches they need to make. It was a tough, hard fought game. Dash Bowman, man, like I said, I'm glad we have him for a while. He's a sophomore. Hopefully he doesn't want to transfer on us, or we can have some influence to bring him back, because he had a great game. Jalen, our senior, stepped up big time where we needed him, got that sack. You know, now it's just really just seeing, and that was Parks, Kenny Parks, that had that deflection at both of those deflections at the end of the game, 2 in a row. KTCA, he did his thing too. So now we just gotta hope UNLV get knocked off in one of these 2 games. All right, we got that win. We're gonna go check on a little bit of recruiting. So we got Duff here. Duff is close to signing with us. We got our right guard. We got another receiver. He was at that game. Hopefully we lock in on him. Most of these guys we already did a hard sell on. It's just getting them to pretty much want to come. Brian Orstein, he wants to come here. Like I said, we have all kind of quarterbacks wanting to come here. This one, we should have scouted. He's all right. He's pretty decent, but at this point, we have points to use. He's at top 5, so now we can just go ahead and do a hard sell and just go ahead and completely try to get him in Wyoming. We trying to get as much talent as we possibly can. This DT here, we got him. He's close to signing. We didn't go after Sean. We're gonna probably let him go to Delaware, just because we got different quarterbacks that's looking at coming with here and signing with us. So that's one of the main reasons we're not looking too deep into it. This running back, man, 80 speed. I mean, he's probably gonna come with us, but I'm not gonna spend no points on him at all. Mike here. He's fairly decent. He's close to coming here. We got this athlete, which he's looked like he's been getting ready to go into his top 5. Most of these guys, they haven't went into their top 5 yet, so we could possibly sign them. Some we probably not. The ones that we're battling with, like, let me go ahead and scout him and take a look. Workhorse. So we got friends and family on him. So we're gonna keep it the way it is. We had some people show up to this game, so we could be getting some recruits coming up. So let's go take a look. All right, we didn't get anybody, but what we need to do is go take a look at a few things. One, let's go take a look at the conference standings, see what's going on. And UNLV, they won, man. They are not playing. It's gonna be this Nevada game that's gonna be the big thing. Yeah, Utah State blew them out. It's gonna be this Nevada game that is gonna be the game to determine what's gonna happen surely down the line. And then let's go and take a look at some of what happened last week. I know some things are coming down to the wire when it comes to the top 25. Nebraska is number 9. They won. UNLV is now ranked as well. They're ranked 25. That could have been us, but we lost to them. Texas A&M, Georgia is still ranked 1. They beat Tennessee. Notre Dame, they beat Louisville. Oregon lost to Washington. Oregon been struggling this season. They're out the playoff mix. South Carolina beat North Carolina. USC beat UCLA. They only lost 1 game. Penn State, of course, won. Alabama. I was talking noise about Alabama playing people. Alabama, they're 11-0. They beat LSU. I was waiting for some of those big games, but they taking care of business, so it's nothing much I can really say. Clemson won. Indiana, they didn't drop 2, but they beat Kentucky 45-0. Florida beat Miami. Duke won. They're ranked 4. Tulane is ranked 12. Wow, Tulane might be in playoff contention, y'all. Florida State won. You got Baylor and Texas Tech. Texas Tech won. Ohio State beat Michigan State, and Auburn won. So in week 3, some of the big matchups, Nebraska should win that game. Georgia should win this game. Virginia Tech should win this game. Ohio State should win. I don't really see any games to where Indiana got to be careful, where it's just really something, you know, on the line to where it's like this is about to change how the playoffs is about to be set up. Penn State, LSU, Duke, Auburn, and Alabama. This is it. This is the one. Auburn and Alabama is probably, to me, the game of the week. That's going to mean a lot. South Carolina and Clemson going to be a good one. Florida State and Florida is going to be a good one. And Notre Dame and USC got to go at it this week. So at this point, y'all, we're sitting and watching. We're kind of sitting there, and our eyes are glued on that Nevada and UNLV game. Just hoping something shakes in our favor. For sure. We're close to getting Duff here. Let me go ahead and scout him. We got points. Let me see what 90 speed, 92 acceleration. He's not bad. So I think at this point we can go ahead and bring him in. No need to even play around with it. Let's bring him in. This wide receiver Moody, we haven't really scouted him yet. He got some pretty good attributes, and we're probably gonna get this Mike linebacker for sure. This DT probably gonna lock him in. Like I said, Sean Zolik, he's probably going to Delaware. We probably about to get our Selfa Hinkle here. Travis, like I said, a lot of these guys are still on our radar, wanting to come here. Let me see. We went up on Jonathan Davis' radar for sure, and we're gonna move along. We're gonna move along and see what we got going on here. We gotta commit. We got Isaac Ball, DT, coming into Wyoming. Got our second recruit here. Welcome to Wyoming Cowboys Dynasty. And let me see. And we got some people that reached their top 5 schools. But here's the biggest thing we need to see. Go take a look at that conference standing. And UNLV took care of business. We are ranked number 21, y'all. We are now a ranked team. But unfortunately, we're not going to make it to the championship game. So pretty much, if there are spots open, let's go check the Pac-12. Boise State won their 3rd game. Colorado State will be bouncing out. I have to double check because I do believe I said if you lose 3 games or less, you'll be moving out. And if it's 2 games or less in the lower 5 conference, you'll be moving out. Power 5, 3 games or less, you'll be moving out. So Boise State could still be moving out. But if that's the case, then the 2 teams that make it to the actual championship game will be able to move up. So we'll still be locked into the Mountain West Conference. That's okay. Still great season. We are ranked at the end of the day. So like I said, our biggest goal is not to cry over spilled milk. We still have to take that. We had a great season, y'all. We did. We had a great season. So week 14, Army and Navy is gonna play. Week 13, let's go ahead and take a look at some of those games that we was looking at. Nebraska took care of business. Georgia took care of business. Michigan beat Ohio State, knocked them out of playoff contention. That's crazy. Tulane won. Texas Tech won. Syracuse won. Indiana took care of business. UCLA beat Oregon. They're no longer ranked. UConn won. Baylor beat Houston. Texas A&M won. This one, UNLV. And they took care of Nevada pretty well. UNLV is a pretty good team. We will be seeing them again. I want them on the schedule next year. Penn State lost to Maryland. Why? I have no clue. Put them at 10. They stay in the playoffs, but that was a crazy loss. Duke won. Alabama, Auburn. Auburn beat Alabama. Auburn is number 2. I told you I just wanted to see what Alabama was going to do against a good team, and there you have it. Clemson won. Florida beat Florida State. USC took care of Notre Dame, and Arizona State won. So how are the bracket is looking now? Georgia, Clemson, Duke, and Auburn is up there. That's crazy. And then you have Alabama, Penn State, Nebraska, Tulane, Arizona State, Florida, and Indiana, USC. I think the 2 weird ones seeing up there is Duke and Tulane up there like that. But big shout outs to them. We're gonna look at award finalists and see if we have anybody up there for us. Nope. You got Kirby Smart up there for Coach of the Year, of course, of what he's doing in Georgia. You got to give John and Manny for what they doing in Duke. Jim Moore is up there for Stanford. I mean, what he's doing in the Mountain West got him up there to be talked about. I do think Coach Chilla had a pretty decent season. If we would have beat UNLV, we would have definitely been up there for Coach of the Year, or a candidate for Coach of the Year for sure. None of our players are up there. but no one notices us, right? You have so many great players on these high-ranked teams up there, but I do believe we have the league on notice now, the whole country, about who we are. Our offensive coordinator is not up there. Probably could have been that last game that he called with the Air Force. That was a tough one, and that probably kind of knocked him out from being viewed by everybody the way he was in the beginning. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna do some last minute recruiting. Take a look at the board, see what's going on here. We see top 3 status, got a commit there. Jose Moody is right there. No one else is really contending with us with that. Like I said, we got 3 quarterbacks that's looking at us. Zolik, he has now put us in his top 5. We're not going after him just because there's a huge chance we might get Hinkle or we may get Damien. But we're gonna have to scout them because at this point we have these 3 quarterbacks and we need to know who's gonna be the best one to bring in. We have Sean Zolik, 89 throw power, 63 awareness, 73, 79, no deep accuracy. Hinkle seemed like he's a little bit better. He has good deep accuracy, 72 medium, 80 short. Bad throw on the run, 87 throw power. And then you have Damian Behringer here with 87 speed. He can do some things, but his throw is not really there. So if I went after anybody that I was going to invest my time in, then it will for sure be Hinkle here. And then and of course we got Ryan Ornstein, which we haven't scouted, which is not bad as well, which he's high on our list. Halfbacks, we're going after Duff, we're going after Travis. Both of them looks like they're very close at coming with us. Receivers, we probably gonna have to go out there and find some more receivers, because I do believe we're gonna lose a couple. So I just want to take a peek and see what is out there that's still lingering around a little bit. If it's any 4 stars, anybody that haven't got a scholarship offer. 3-star. So you got Jay Rust here. Let's scout him. I don't like his speed. Got 6'5", 188. You got 6 foot, 162. We're gonna take a look at both of these guys, scout them up. Press Pro, nothing there. These receivers are not good at all. We might have to wait for the transfer portal too to see when the transfer portal opens up. Kind of use that as a catalyst to kind of grab some of these guys. Let's see if we can grab him before he gets to his top 5. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the transfer portal again for a lot of these guys. And we're waiting for a bowl invite, see what bowl we get invited to. And here we are. This is conference championship week. All of these games matter for a lot of different reasons. You got Tulane playing Louisiana Tech. That's for the Conference USA. This gets you a bid into the Big 12 if Big 12 have an opening. Whoever win this game can have an invitation to join the Big 12. You got USC and Arizona State to see who's going to be champions crowned here. You have Stanford and UNLV. They're going to do the Mountain West Championship game. I'm telling you, that should have been us, but it's neither here or there. They're going to see who's going to be able to. Both of these teams most likely will be moving up into the Pac-12. But if it's just one team that gets the invitation, whoever wins this game will be moving up. Then for Big 12, you got Baylor versus Nebraska. For the MAC conference, this game is going to decide who's moving up into the Big 10. out of Cincinnati and Central if Big Ten has a spot. For the Sun Belt, it'll be UCF and Louisiana, and the winner of this game will have eligibility to move up into the SEC. You have the American Conference, and the winner out of Boston College and UConn will have eligibility to move up into the ACC. And then you have Georgia versus Auburn, which is, they say it's a championship game, but this looks more like the college championship game for the whole thing. For ACC, you have Duke versus Penn State. And then for the Big Ten championship, you have Ohio State versus Purdue. Big time games that's coming up. And we have the opportunity to manage staff. We can either keep our current staff and what we have, or we could move on from these guys. And at any time, these guys can be hired. If anything, I'm possibly thinking about a defensive coach change, but we'll go ahead and we'll double check that on next episode. So next episode is gonna be we're gonna look at coaching change, staffing change. We're gonna see if we possibly get some job invites, some offers if we want to stay with Wyoming or if we want to go somewhere else. Right now, we're committed to Wyoming, but things could change. And then after that, we're gonna go into the off season, y'all, and go from there. So great season so far. Wyoming, we turned the program around. Everything is looking good. We're getting some commits and recruits to come in. So we're doing good. So if it's anything else you would like to see, anything you're excited about, if you think I should explore other coaching opportunities, man, you definitely let me know. Please put it down in the comments. You know, I'm a small creator, so I get it. It may not be a lot going on, but I appreciate the ones that consistently tune in and really like what's going on here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you for tuning in with The Final Drive. Until next time, salute to y'all.